Welcome to Build-A-Beer Workshop. Whenever we have people over, I'm not always ready to be shaking up a ton of different cocktails. So we started doing this thing where we would just put a ton of different ingredients out, give everyone a beer, and we said, make your own drink. And they did, and everyone loved it. My sibling even aptly named it Build-A-Beer Workshop, which is so cute. So we thought it would be a really great idea ahead of the holiday weekend to share this with everyone so that you can kind of take the pressure off of yourself of making a bunch of cocktails for everybody. But also spice it up a little bit, impress everybody. Everyone's gonna be like, did you hear about your name here's Build-A-Beer Workshop? We've broken the Build-A-Beer experience into 5 categories.
Thanks for that wonderful intro, Demi. Before we get into the 5 categories, let's talk about the base. We think that light beer works best in this situation. Usually the cheap, light, crisp, refreshing beers are going to be a great blank canvas to add whatever flavors you want. We think cervezas are particularly great for this. Don't forget to have some non-alcoholic options available as well to hydrate in between beers and also for our sober friends or designated drivers. We really like beer on ice. Keeps your beer cold, adds just a little bit of dilution on those really hot days. And who likes hot beer? No one does. So lose the koozies, add the ice. Well, keep the koozies. How about koozies and ice? Why not? We say beer on ice is the way to go. So we're here at our first station, Rimmables. Are we really gonna call it Rimmables? Rimmables. The rim station. Sounds weird too. We think that salts of many different flavors can be a super easy and fun way to spice up your beer. I mean, beer with salt and lime is a classic staple go-to, especially on hot days. Don't forget about sugars. I'm not a sugar rim person, but I'm not going to judge you, so go for it. Welcome to Station 2, Dashables. These are sauces or bitters that just a little dabble do ya. A light beer with a dash of aromatic bitters can just do wonders for the flavor. Other things like you would find in a michelada, such as hot sauce, Worcestershire sauce, fish sauce or soy sauce can be cool. I'm sure you have some Dashables laying around in your pantry that could be a really interesting addition to a beer. So make sure to consider Dashables when setting up your workshop. Welcome to Station 3, Juices. Juices can be one of the most fun and accessible additions to your beer. Obviously, fresh citrus juice in a beer is a classic move. I love adding a little bit of grapefruit juice. Pineapple juice can also be really interesting. Any juices you have, it's probably gonna taste good. I mean, shit, you could probably put Hawaiian punch in a beer and it would be good. Lastly, don't forget about frozen juice concentrates because those are actually a hack. So go forth and juice. Welcome to Station 4, the syrup station. Now, I don't necessarily put a lot of syrup in my beer, but sometimes a flavored syrup can add a little bit of je ne sais quoi to your shandy. So don't write them off, especially if you have a bunch of syrups laying around. If you're a cocktail person like us, you probably do. And rather than letting them go bad, you can add a squeeze into your beer. We really like passion fruit syrup in beer. It's delicious. And because passion fruit has such a natural tanginess, it adds a lot of tropical balance. And here we are at the final station, the flavor boosters. The flavor boosters station is where you can add a little bit of extra oomph and kick to your beer. I personally really enjoy a half an ounce of a smoky mezcal in my red beer, but you can also experiment with a fruity or tropical rum, or add a little bit of bitterness for balance with something like a gentian liqueur or an herbal liqueur. Flavor boosters are your friends. So don't forget that if you want a little extra kick, you can always add a splash of this or that. Optionally, you can choose to have a 6 station or a garnish station. I wouldn't go too crazy here because unless it's adding to the drink, who needs them? But a small bowl of extra limes or olives can be a nice touch for your guests to be able to add a little snack to the top of their beer. Now that you have all of your stations set up, you're ready to start building your beers. Go forth, be creative, and have a good time.
I hope that you enjoyed your experience at Build-A-Beer Workshop today. We strive for utmost satisfaction here at Very Good Drinks. If you're into this sort of thing, please consider subscribing to our channel and liking this video. It really means a lot to us. If you feel inspired to create your own workshop, please let us know. Tag us, take a little picture, let us know your favorite beer cocktails and combinations. We'd love to hear about it, truly. If you're celebrating this week, please be safe, please drink responsibly. Thanks for being here, we really appreciate it.